Hey everyone, Wild Pilcrow here, and today, we're talking about very early predictions for BFDI Season 6. Before we jump in, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment your own predictions down below. Alright, let's get into it. The most important thing when predicting a new season is the number of contestants. You don't want too many, or half the cast won't get proper screen time, but you also don't want too few, or fans might feel the season lacks variety. So here's my take. 33 contestants feels like the perfect number. That's for teams of 8, plus one contestant going solo because, let's be honest, J&J loves doing that for some reason. This season will mostly use single eliminations, but we'll sprinkle in a few double eliminations to keep things exciting. Next up, let's talk about the voting style. I don't think the writers will go with vote to save again, but I also doubt they'll return to vote to eliminate. So here's my twist, we'll still do vote to save, but with a little team twist. The bottom two contestants of the episode will be judged by their own teammates. The one who gets the most votes from their team stays, and the other is eliminated. In the merge, this will be everyone who isn't in the bottom two, since we will probably only have around 10 contestants by that time. That way, fans still have influence, but the writers keep some creative control and it opens up plenty of drama opportunities within teams. Now let's move on to the cast predictions, starting with returning contestants. First, the first for eliminated from Teapot, Pie, Foldy, Saw, and Cloudy. These four didn't get much development, so this would be a great comeback season for them. Next, we have 4 contestants from the exit, those who haven't competed since BFB pre-split. Out of the 8 who didn't join Teapot, I'm picking Match, Stapy, Dora, and Bracellity. Each has potential to shine again. We'll also bring back the first to be FB post-split eliminations, Balloony and Spongy. They've been gone for a while, and this season could help them grow and maybe even make new friends. That gives us 10 contestants so far, but let's keep going. I'm mostly avoiding the free smart crew since their arcs likely wrapped up in Teapot. However, Match, as she is already in this season, is one out of 2 exceptions. She definitely want to compete again after being gone for so long. The other exception to the FreeSmart rule is Ice Cube, mainly because Bracellity would beg her to join the new season. Next, let's include Lollipop and Taco, two fan favorites with tons of potential. They're also close friends with Saw, which could revive some old and relatively unseen friendships. And for our mechanical duo, let's add Remote and TV. There would almost certainly be a mechanical mind arc about respect and independence, especially with Remote learning to grow beyond Death Pact, and TV would continue to feel disrespected by his new teammates. That brings us to 3 more Teapot contestants, Fries, Yellowface, and Cake. Fries could bring back his BFDIA personality. Yellowface is a fun and unpredictable choice, as well as his iconic ads, and Cake, well, he's pretty forgettable, so he could make good elimination fodder. But he could also get developed as well. That gives us 18 returning contestants total. Now let's move on to the new contestants. 15 in total, mostly failed debuters or background characters. These are tougher to predict, but here's my best shot. First up, Rubber Spatula, PDA, and Anchor. They've all had multiple lines and appearances, so they're strong candidates. Then we'll add Clabbered, Tapey, and Onigiri. They appeared in the recent Teapot short, and Onigiri could even be our mute or our first ever foreign language character this season. Next up, Avocado and Battery, a duo that seems close and could have a great friendship storyline. After that, Snare Drum and Shopping Cart. Both have had small but memorable moments and could bring some fun energy. Then we'll add Glue from BFDI Mini. He even appeared in Teapot 17, so he's definitely got a shot. Now, for 2 of the most unliked BFB post-split contestants, Purple Face and Profiley. Yes, they're both controversial, but that's what makes them interesting. Purple Face could finally get proper development, and we might even dive into his backstory with Yellow Face since, as we know, the two absolutely hate each other. Meanwhile, Profiley could bring a lighter, friendlier balance, trying to get along with everyone despite not being the most popular contestant. Rusty Coin is also joining, since he and Anchor seem close as seen in the Fish and Chip short. With Coiny and Nickel absent this season, Rusty Coin fills that coin character slot nicely. And finally, The last new contestant will be a brand new character, completely original and chosen by the fans. Just like the BFB 16 debut vote, viewers would pick from a list of 10 to 20 recommended characters, and the winner would join the season. Now for the honorable mentions characters who probably won't join, but could easily fit in if the cast changes. Tree, tons of potential outside of Death Pact. It'd be cool to see him interact with new people. Bottle, great option if the writers want another silly character. Lightning, got out early in Teapot, could be interesting with the right team. Clock, it'd be nice to see how he acts without winner or loser around. Pen, Blocky, and Eraser, the classic trio, you either bring all three or none. Eggy, she's underrated and had a cool duo thing going with Foldy and Teapot to definitely deserves more screen time. Non-Existy, a fan favorite who's tried to join every single season. Could finally make it in this time, even if just as elimination fodder. Cheese Orb, yeah I get he's a joke character, but it would be cool to see him compete in this season. He would definitely fit the new character slot. So, here's the full prediction for BFDI Season 6, voting style, vote to save with a twist. The bottom two are voted on by their teammates. The one who gets the most votes stays, and the other goes home, the 18 returning contestants. Pie, Foldy, Saw, Cloudy, Stapy, Match, Dora, Bracellity, Balloony, Spongy, Ice Cube, Lollipop, Taco, TV, Remote, Fries, Yellowface, and Cake, the 15 new contestants. Rubber Spatula, PDA, Anchor, Clabbered, Tapey, Onigiri, Avocado, Battery, Shopping Cart, Snare Drum, Glue, Purple Face, Profiley, Rusty Coin, and one completely new fan-voted character. And that wraps up my BFDI Season 6 early prediction. What do you think of this cast? Who would you like to see return or debut? Let me know down below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out my other videos for more BFDI discussions. Thanks for watching, and as always, have a good one.